Today we are talking about retro engagement rings, and this presentation is brought to you by QualityVintageEngagementRings.com. Now, if you are looking to purchase a vintage or an antique engagement ring, or even any other vintage or antique jewelry item for that matter, you're going to find that they date back to specific decorative periods. All of these antique pieces have a specific style that corresponds with the period that it was created. These jewelry time periods date anywhere from as early as like the 1700s up until the 1940s, and you're going to find that each of the individual periods, there are 6 of them within this time frame, they each have their own individual style and characteristics. So you're going to find a huge variety of different types of rings and types of jewelry depending on which period you're looking at. Today we are just going to focus on the retro period, but if you're looking for more information about the other decorative periods, you can check out our website, and that was www.QualityVintageEngagementRings.com. Now, the retro style, like I said, has very unique characteristics. It's very different from the other 5 decorative periods. During the retro style, this was during the 1940s, they were all about the larger and the bolder sizes. They were going for very large rings and necklaces and bracelets and anything to make a statement. It was very bold designs. And some of them, along with that, had very intricate and flowing designs as well. And so they could make very, very beautiful pieces. Most of the retro jewelry has semi-precious stones. They didn't use a lot of diamonds. Diamonds were used a little bit, but it was mainly semi-precious stones. And the metal that was used was mainly gold as well. They didn't use a lot of the silver and the platinum. It was mainly just gold that was used. And these retro style engagement rings, they were designed to shock. They were looking for the element of surprise in the ring. They didn't want to go with the typical traditional or the expected type of jewelry design. They were looking for something different. Most of them didn't even have any symmetry within the ring. It was all about the asymmetrical, the creative designs. And so you're going to find that most of the rings are very, very unique because of this, because the artists created one-of-a-kind pieces and everyone wanted their own individual ring, and so there are not a lot of duplicates. And many of the designs are very over-accentuated. Like I said, they're very large, they're very bold. They're out to make a statement. They want to be able to show the class and the beauty of the design, in the jewelry, but at the same time they wanted to shock. They're in it, just for the surprise factor. Now that gives you just kind of a brief overview of the retro style. There's a lot more to all of these decorative periods, and so definitely check out our website to see more information and even get to see what some of those rings looked like, and some of the designs that you can choose from. And again, our website is www.QualityVintageEngagementRings.com.